Today I'm getting a package from Japan containing apparently some of the rarest handhelds on the planet. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is insane.
Probably a one of one, right?
I think so.
Is that a signature?
Yes.
But what's crazy is these are gifts for your collection.
So while those are being delivered, we're all headed to a citywide garage sale. And along the way, we'll hopefully find some good deals or other collection pieces. Going to garage sales is actually a way that I have started a full-time business of reselling video games. And this is still the most fun and my favorite way to be able to hang out with friends, get some inventory to flip for profit along the way. So that's gonna be one of the primary goals of the day as well. And maybe even add some collection pieces to any of our collections as we get some scores. Classic con right there, the baby sale. I have 3 kids and one's a baby, and I still do not want to go to a baby sale. But we did ask for games and they had them, but their kids play them. So we're always like, all right, great. Raising them up right on the retro. I see Quinn carrying something like this, so we have to see what they just picked up. Is it Lego? That's a Lego. Oh, that's a handheld? Oh, that is a handheld. Dang, what'd you get?
I got
This is for me.
the Lego
Yeah,
bonsai tree.
that's
and
cool.
The new Super Mario Bros. 2 2DS. They wanted 20 and 20, and we got everything for 35.
The battery's dead. It won't turn on, but
She said it works.
yep.
Okay, 35 bucks.
Yeah.
It was way better than I thought it was from afar.
Oh.
I couldn't tell what you were carrying. I only saw that.
Oh.
I always get super excited when I see complete in-box handhelds like this because I'm trying to collect every single Nintendo handheld made in the US, but sadly, I already have this one. But at the next sale, they brought out some games from their basement. You got a Wii in there too.
Oh, that's the Wii.
And then you got PS3 games.
Yeah, I don't know.
Smorgasbord.
I don't know what's in here.
I'd be willing to bet that game is in the console. Power it on, hit the eject button, it'll spit something out probably.
There's football in there.
Okay, there you go.
NCAA.
There you
14.
go. Nice. Hopefully we'll help you out
Pretty
here.
sure that's all the games and everything. That
Okay.
So,
Any idea what you want for all of it?
$20.
I'll give you 40.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you throw in that stack of books if I give you 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool, because those are all for his son and he might want half of them, so then the books are on me. They're quit. This sale was like all the pros in one. Extremely awesome people. Power of the ask. Stuff came out more than once from inside. PS3, PS2. NCAA football wasn't in the case, but then it was in the console. It's NCAA football 14. He only wanted 20 bucks. I gave him 40. Quinn got books for free. Matt looks good. It's his birthday, and we got a great deal.
And
That's everything great about and a bag.
And a
And he
bag.
threw that in too.
We're gonna
And
pay
we're
him
give this
$3,
to the
yeah.
softball team. Do you have one yet?
no.
Do you want one? Okay, well, maybe Matt's getting this bag. But before we can continue, the days can be long, and one way to keep things comfy is with our partner, Bombas. We've been wearing their stuff for a while, and they take pride in making some of the most comfortable socks in history. We've been working with Bombas for quite a while. This is our 4th sponsorship with them. My wife loves this stuff. She's like super proud of me for having this sponsorship. And some of you guys have actually reached out and told us about how much you're enjoying the stuff that you've bought since seeing them on our videos. They have so many options, so many designs, and all of them can match the fit and feel that you love. With spring coming, a lot of people are getting more active, and Bombas has athletic styles for spring activities. All of their athletic socks are made with sweat-wicking yarns, which will help you avoid blisters and remain breathable. Nolan is newer to the team, so I got him a pair of socks that he likes, and I've still been wearing this shirt and these slides right here. Bombas makes a great gift, but not only that, every one purchased is one donated. And that's because Bombas is a purpose-driven brand with over 150 million items of clothing donated. And yes, that's clothing items because, again, Bombas does a lot more than socks. They got shirts, they got slides, and more. And with their 100% happiness guarantee, now is the perfect time to pick something up from Bombas. Feel good and do good with Bombas because new customers get 20% off their first purchase. Just go to bombas.com/Caterpie and use code Caterpie at checkout. Thank you, Bombas, again. We love working with you. You guys are the best. But now, back to it. Well, we just went to a few sales and picked up a bunch of John Deere hats. No idea, 15 bucks for the whole stack. Seems pretty good. They're older. And then the 1993 Marvel Masterpiece. Maybe a complete set for 5 bucks. Really good score there. These I'm hoping will pan out decent. I used to get these every year, like for my birthday. I had the new one every single year. They were 20 bucks. I don't know what they are anymore.
Nerd.
Probably somewhere around there. There's a con for you. One game. Imagine fashion design. Bummer. Just made a big play on something I didn't expect. Levi jeans, like 20 pairs that are my size for $3 a pair. Even if I don't like them, I could probably sell them for $10 and make my money back, so why not? I'll keep the ones I like and then figure out the rest, I don't know. But yeah, they're all my size, Levi's, $3 a pair, 28 pairs, $84. I think that's a good score. I don't think it'd be hard to get more than $10 a pair even if I don't like them, so that's where I felt comfortable. And Matt's really strong, so.
It's getting heavier the longer I hold it for some reason.
After one of my stranger buys, I asked for games at the next sale, and the guy handed me his phone to talk to his son. His son said he had a nice bundle that he wanted to sell and headed right over. Nice. Still works and everything?
Still works, just plugged it in.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I was late, man. My TV fell on me when I was unplugging. I was like, you gotta.
Oh, good times. Yeah. All right, $50. The controller has a broken button on it, but the console works. He just plugged it in, and it comes with about 10 games, so we'll take it. Oh, Xbox controller?
Yeah.
Okay. How much for the controller?
$1.
Sure, I'll give it a go. How much is the glove? He said he'd do it for $1. Would you take $1?
Yeah, I'll take $1 for it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Good retro stuff.
How much would you like for it?
$40 for everything.
That's fair.
Power of the ask, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see what Matt thinks about this.
Oh, nice. Pokemon Y.
And there's Pokemon X in the case as well.
Well, don't spoil it for me.
Sorry.
Good job, boys.
Question for you. Would you take like $2 and do $5 for the pair for these?
Sure.
I'm also kind of interested in the puzzles.
Okay.
You do the pair for $5?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and then 3 on that?
We'll have to stay on 5 on that one.
Okay, I'll just stick with these guys
Okay.
then. So I'm
For
at
10?
10, yeah.
Okay.
One of my favorite pros at all garage sales is negotiating and the ability to negotiate compared to like a retail store. It's just so much fun. I love the back and forth, and usually people have a good time with it too. This PS4? Do you know what you want for the
It's marked at 10, but
What's marked
it
at
is
10?
pretty dirty and beat up, yeah.
5?
$1 a piece for those?
I would give you 5. If they were really good titles, I'd give you more, but they don't have a ton
Okay,
of value.
so 10.
10, and then I got 3 movies,
Those are $1 a piece.
13.
We got a PS4, a bunch of games, some movies for
$13.
what, $13.
I gave her 15. The PS4 is very dirty
Nasty.
and has no cords or controllers, and the games are PS3 and Wii. So, it's a handy cam.
It was $260.
Back in the day? would you do $5 on it?
Sure.
Alrighty. Tell me why this is a bolo.
It's a handy game.
That's right.
All right, we did look up the Sony Handycam after the fact, and it's going for over $100. So if it works, over $100. Even one for parts sold for 70. So $5. No holla. On day 2, we visited people that we had already met. They just needed a day to get their stuff out to sell, and we call these callbacks. And throughout day 2, we get a few.
How you guys doing this morning?
How about you?
Fantastic. Got some stuff for me to check out?
I do, right over here.
All right, let's check it out.
This is mine.
Yep.
I didn't browbeat this guy.
Yep.
He says, "Is that for sale?" And I said, "I've got a gentleman coming."
Yeah.
And he says, "I'll give you $150, and you won't have to tell him that was here." And I said, "That would not be nice, and I'm not trying to."
I appreciate that. I'm gonna go 155 on that. That way you can feel good about it, okay?
The 150 would be fine.
Okay, fair enough.
We came to a deal of $250 for everything here. But at the next sale, we didn't get as lucky.
So you had a Game Boy, DS, PlayStation Wii, man. All right.
Nothing else in the basement? It's all gone?
All gone.
How about any old sports cards or Pokemon cards?
No, none of them.
Fair enough.
That one just hurt a little bit. Asked if they had games. Just sold all of it. GameCube, DS, Game Boy, PlayStation 2, Wii, all with games. And we just rolled out. They probably just went half an hour ago. So, stack of games right here for $135. He made a deal on the bundle, and then massive deal on the cards for $575. Some really cool Christian McCaffrey autos, and the Color Blast Black, which is a crazy card, and a PSA 9. So, and then she brought out this controller, and I got it for $25. It's a Series 1 Elite controller, but it's super minty, great condition. It goes for like 45, so after fees, it's maybe 35, 38. With our time running out at these sales, we headed straight to 2 more callbacks for hopefully more games. We're back.
Texted you last night. I haven't had a chance. I got the 14-year-old actually plugging them in downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Running games to see which works, you know, what remotes work, stuff like that. Colin just brought a bunch of it out.
My guess is it must be the stuff being tested that works.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
It's a fair guess, yeah. Yeah.
out on the table.
Yeah. So I am still interested in everything here. I added this PS3 because that was on the table. Then there's the two Wiis, the PS1, the N64. I'd probably be in that like 130 range, like 100 for the other stuff, and then 30 for the PS3.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, cool. Got some pretty good stuff. There's a PS3, N64, two Wiis, and a PS1. We had one game, and it was Wildlife Country Club, so that's a bummer. But the Pro, we got a great deal. We paid 130 bucks. All in all, 130 bucks for all this stuff. Great score. The N64 even had an expansion pack, so we're pumped about it. Loving it. For our last stop, we thought it was only fitting to visit our good friend Weston. He's up there, and we are following him 3.5 miles to his house. I don't even know what we're getting. Is it a Game Boy?
Game Boy Color.
Would you be happy with 50 bucks?
Sure.
I'll give you 100.
Holy
It's worth that to me.
Yeah.
I was super excited to see him again. Plus, he has even more games to sell us this time. What's up?
Come on.
Yeah, I do remember you.
I hauled them all up for the base, so it's all in the garage.
Dang.
A lot of stuff.
Right on. We remember you fondly. That was a fun memory.
I don't know if you wanted this antique TV, but that's what I used to test out.
That's awesome.
That's
Nice.
This Atari system works. All the games work. I couldn't test these because they don't.
7800. Yep, different, newer system, but that's fine.
All
Yep.
the games work except I couldn't get these three to work.
Okay.
These are just the boxes.
Right on.
And then I separated the Nintendo from the N64 and the Atari controllers. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, my grandma had all this stuff. They're even in the packages still.
Yeah, that's wild. That's super cool.
And I did play the N64. I tried the GoldenEye, and I played the Super Mario Party 2.
Oh, nice.
Great game.
Mario Party 2 is like one of the best Mario Parties. Truly, that Pokemon Game of Memory is one of our favorite ones.
Have you seen the video?
No, I haven't. I've been looking for it. I couldn't find it.
Oh, okay. Pull your phone. I'm going to find
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, was that it right there?
Yep.
And it's funny, the clip of it, specifically of the Game Boy, YouTube reached out, they're like, hey, we're making a montage about video games. Can we use this clip from that video?
Oh, really?
And it's
That's
super cool,
awesome.
yeah. So I still have that Pokemon Game Boy on my shelf too. So
I'll watch it.
yeah, it's a fun one. So here's everything from that purchase besides the Atari stuff. Crazy thing. This was in the bottom of the bin, flipped upside down like this, so I had no idea which game it was. Wacky Races game and box, over $500 value. So that was included in this purchase, and I had no idea until I got home. All for 300 bucks, and I'll be paying more for this one since I didn't realize that was in there. But after scoring some great stuff, it's time to open a gift we received all the way from Japan.
Okay, the packages have arrived from Japan.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you guys actually don't know what the second package is.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah,
I
Matt.
opened it by accident.
Yeah, Matt accidentally opened it.
I don't have any idea.
But before you open them, I gotta give you a little backstory on how they got here. So a member of our Discord and big community member recently went on a trip to Japan. His name is Jake. He wanted to visit as many Nintendo and Pokemon themed places as possible, including getting special access to somewhere secret. Now in Japan, there's tons of secondhand retro game stores. One in Akihabara is called Super Potato, which has floor-to-ceiling games and memorabilia. He then went to a couple Pokemon centers. There's over 20 in Japan, and they each have a unique theme, which is super cool. Jake then went to a Nintendo store and a Nintendo museum in Kyoto that's insanely popular. But after a night, Jake finally went to the place where he got the secret gifts. 84 Cafe. In 2015, a former Nintendo dev named Toru Hashimoto, aka Chokan, opened a private club in Tokyo for him and his colleagues to hang out. Inside includes memorabilia and one-of-a-kind artwork signed by Shigeru Miyamoto, Koji Kondo, Ken Sugimori, and more. But in 2020, he wanted to share his collection and open the club to visitors, and Jake got to go. Guests are able to talk with Chokan and his staff, ask questions, and have drinks and snacks. But this guy, Chokan, was a developer, then Super Mario Club member. You won't always find his name in the end credits for games, but he contributed to so many, including Pokemon Red, Pokemon Green, Gold, Silver, Earthbound, Custom Robo, and more. He can't even fit all the games he's worked on the shelves in his cafe. This place looks so cool, and Jake said the staff there were lovely, welcoming people, and he will return for sure. But Chokan was super kind and signed copies of Pokemon Red, Green, and Earthbound for Jake, but he also signed 2 other items for Chase.
That got me even more excited.
All right, open up.
All right.
Be very careful, SpongeBob.
Please.
Okay.
But also hurry up.
Yeah, we have to get back to work. We're on the clock.
Okay, here we go. Plushie, sick.
So we also got some gifts from Jake in a previous video that we all opened. But I think those are GameCube stickers. What is that?
It has been fun to watch your business evolve over the years. Well, thanks, Jake. Pokemon Center, like, oh, it's a Caterpie sticker.
Let's go.
How fitting.
Yeah, so one of the unique things is when Jake was going to all these Nintendo places and Pokemon places, nearly everything is exclusive there. So you can't get these plushes anywhere else.
Okay, that's legit. That's a legit Caterpie right there. You don't see like an actual like plush Caterpie very often. And then my favorite Pokemon, Tyranitar.
Let's go.
Dude, love it.
Kind of looks like you.
All right, these.
Oh, they're bigger than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, they are. I'm a little surprised.
I like that they're concealed.
I'm sure about to take away from them.
Don't get the glue on.
Please, gosh, don't get the glue.
Oh, they're in a case. Okay.
Oh. I know what this is. Is that a signature?
Yes.
Huh?
That is. Oh my gosh.
So, I don't know if
That is insane.
I don't know if this exists. You might have the only one.
Yeah.
Any guesses on who that is?
Chokon.
That's right. Well, he worked on so many games.
He worked on Earthbound.
Yeah.
I love that game.
We couldn't send a complete in-box Earthbound to get signed, but
Oh my god.
matching green.
Dude, what the heck, Jake?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Those are sick.
I am speechless.
Well, here, there's more.
So for those that don't know, I just got to give a little context here. These are 2DSs released exclusively in Japan, and the boxes. Here's my hand, 6'7", so big hands, and these boxes are made to look like the Japanese released Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green.
You have them over there on the bottom shelf.
Yeah, let me grab that. And I just recently learned that these exist like a couple months ago when Jesse was here. So there you go, like much bigger, obviously, but like so awesome.
Mm-hmm. And these ones are some of the most pristine like boxes that there are.
I mean, they're beautiful.
Yeah, they're in amazing condition. I assume the contents are in great shape too.
Yeah.
Like that is just incredible.
They're pretty much new.
That's amazing. So that, yeah, my mind is blown with those. I gotta open this one now.
I mean, they're probably a one of one, right? I mean, with the signatures.
I think so.
So I have to ask Sky Guy, why is this one in a different box? What's the story here?
To be honest, I don't know.
Okay.
It was just shipped separate.
Okay.
He said, hey, have Chase open this too. Jake is a very, very generous guy, so.
Incredibly generous.
Yeah.
It says Pister for Chase, which is funny because I accidentally said poster as Pister and whatnot, and I just about lost it because I don't know. So that's an inside joke, and I love it. I'm gonna start here. With the,
So it's a poster to match.
Love that. Yeah. So this is like for the OG games right here.
So what I thought would be kind of cool, I don't know exactly how we would do it, but since you have all 4 of the games, like somehow have this be like the backdrop to those. Oh, it's like life
it's like
size.
to scale. Yeah, that's.
Well, that's not even the coolest part.
Okay.
Open up this.
Okay.
Open up that right there. Oh yeah, that's also.
Oh yeah.
That's a fanny pack.
That's legit.
That's a sweet fanny pack.
Pokemon Center exclusive fanny pack. Pokemon Center is kind of the stuff for Pokemon collectors like myself, so...
That's an expensive fanny pack, but surprisingly we have a more expensive Pokemon fanny pack.
That's really
You want to work on opening that, and I'll do this? It does kind of seem like keychains of some kind.
It looks like a Breath of the Wild something.
Jake just sent some extras.
That's cool. Yeah, they're just really
like
cool.
maybe it's like a little fidget thing, because it's like...
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, it does have a chain in the back.
Happy New Year 2025. Some bananas. A hot winter with Nintendo Switch. Amen.
So it's just a lot of cool, like, promo type stuff.
Love it. I think I got the appropriate spot for these. These are top shelf worthy. Absolutely beautiful. And they're signed. I still can't believe that. Absolute legendary gift, Jake. I can't thank you enough You've been an amazing part of our community for so long, and doing stuff like this is crazy. I don't deserve it, and I'm very blessed to have you in the community and in my life. So genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything that you do and have done for us. And if you guys want to see me collect even more Pokemon handhelds, this is the big one we're going for right now, the Groudon SP. So subscribe for that and more. See you in the next one. Bye.